Hey everyone, this is Vanessa Simpkins from TakeYourPowerBackNow.com, and joining me is the amazing Kelsey Eigler. She is a graduate, a recent graduate from the 10K in 30-day Skyrocket Your Comps and Cash Flow membership site, Mastermind program. Her website is called Breakthrough to the Authentic You, breakthrough2AuthenticYou.com. And Kelsey, I want to thank you for joining me here today.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
We were just talking about our dogs. We're like, we hope the dogs are quiet for this interview. And the dog is here having like 12,000 sips of water. So I'm so excited that you're here, and thank you for taking the time. Thank you for being here with us. I'm so curious, as I'm sure people watching are, the first question is, what were your real results in the program? What actually happened for you?
So confidence, I think, was the best for me. Having confidence to be able to actually talk to people and talk about what I do and to be visible. And that brought me my first 2 high-paying clients, which was really exciting. I think the biggest thing is getting out of the $9 to $5 per hour kind of trap that we get into. So my results were awesome.
So yeah. You got your first 2 high-paying clients. Congratulations!
Thank you.
And how much money did that bring in for you?
So between the 2, it was about $4,500.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, that was huge, and that happened within, I think it was 2 to 3 weeks of actually starting your program.
Yeah, that was really fast. And again, kudos to you for taking action, right? Because it's not the ideas, but it's following the recipe, and you really showed up and you took action, and the results were there. 4,500 within your first couple of weeks. Congratulations. And you said confidence was big for you, right? Getting out of this whole visibility blocks thing and just confidence, right?
Huge. It was huge. I've always been so insecure of my past and who I was, and you really taught me to own it. Own your authenticity. There's nothing better. So yeah, that was huge for me, and it's totally, I feel like it's changed my life, not just in business, but just in who I am. It's amazing.
To be authentic, right? Because authenticity is a new currency in business. People don't care about your degrees or your certifications. They want to know who you are, what your stories are. So now you have this confidence to just be you, and not just in business, but in all different areas of your life. That's amazing. So we cover a lot of mindset, in the program. So maybe you kind of answered this, but how did the mindset piece impact any, other areas of your life specifically?
Oh, I've read so many books on mindset and how to really cultivate it. And I don't know what it was about the way that you brought it out. I think it's your raw, no bullshit, just do it kind of attitude. And it just really stuck. And I literally in the morning, the moment I come into consciousness, I'm already starting to loop through my mind, my plan, my success plan, my affirmations. And even some days where I do feel a little negative or I feel overwhelmed, I just kind of acknowledge that it's normal. Just be aware of it and do the affirmations and just realize it's not always going to be like that. I think before I used to get really stuck in the negativity and just think, I can never do this. But through the work that I've been doing, my ego is now saying, yes, you can. Yes, you can do this. And that only took 2 months compared to 8 years of trying to get a grip on it. So it's affected all areas. Absolutely.
You're right. Because now you're the conscious creator. You're the one programming your ego. Your mind's not dancing you around. You're the one holding the puppet string saying, hey, this is the way it goes, right?
Yeah, exactly. But I will say it's not every day is like that. There are still times of being overwhelmed. And I don't want people to think that you shouldn't feel negative sometimes. It's totally normal. It's just actually being able to pull yourself out of that and take it out.
So you learned the tools to be able to not let yourself get overwhelmed and stay overwhelmed, right? You learned the tools to be able to pull yourself out and say, oh, this is just that. I can deal with that and keep moving forward. It's so important if you're going to be a business owner, especially because, I'll be the first one to admit it. I'm still terrified sometimes. I still get afraid, new level, new devil. But the key is that you stay in action. So this is awesome. I'm so happy that, you really found empowerment, not just some good ideas, but things that actually work and that you're still working with, every day in your life. This is awesome.
Yeah, I'm so happy too. Like, I feel happy, and I catch myself saying now, I'm so happy, like just randomly. And it's such a good feeling.
Yeah. It's a good feeling to be able to do what you came here to do, that work. What about the video challenge? So everyone, asked me this 30-day video challenge. Oh my God, terrified. Were you nervous before? How did it work for you?
It was actually really weird. A lot of what you taught, I had already, like a week before, I started thinking I should put myself out there on video. And so when the 30-day challenge came, I was like kind of ready for it. So I wasn't too nervous, but it was a good challenge because I am aware I've always been a 90% doer. So I'll get really excited about something and I'll jump into it like the whole way, and then I kind of fizzle out. And so the 30-day challenge was really good for me personally to actually finish it to the end. And some days it was like, I don't freaking want to be on camera. Like, I don't want to be on camera, but I did it anyway. And I think it was just good discipline and it was good practice. And the feedback was so amazing. Like, I had people who I haven't talked to in 10 years message me and say, you're such an inspiration. Like, thank you so much. And it just made it all worth it. It's really, really beautiful when you can impact people just from talking about your story or some crap that you went through or whatever. So I really liked the challenge.
And it helped you stay consistent, which is a key to success in business, right? You have to be consistent in marketing yourself. And you did great. And isn't it amazing? You're like, oh my gosh, what are these crazy thoughts about people aren't going to like it, or, that's not good, or what am I saying? And people, you do the video and they love it, right? You're like, what was I thinking? What was anything? There was no fear around it. So I love that you jumped into it and stuck with it to the end, and the results were yours. You attracted 2 high-paying clients. And what about sales? What would you say about, what did you learn in the program specifically around sales, and was that helpful?
Sales it's an awkward thing for people, especially I think I came from being a massage therapist and a heavy equipment operator, so I never ever wanted to do sales, but it's more fun now because I don't really feel like I'm selling. Like, you have a really good script to kind of follow, it doesn't feel like selling. It feels fun. It feels like a conversation, and I feel excited because I know that I'm going to be able to help somebody. So it's more like a conversation. And yeah, is that what you're looking for? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I ask it because a lot of people, a lot of women who are coming into, the arena of, okay, now I'm going to charge high prices for my coaching. One of the big blocks that stops them is around sales. Oh my God, I don't want this to be weird. I don't want people to feel like I'm manipulating them. They have a lot of hangups around it, which can hold them back. And so I'm always, curious, like, what was the real big takeaway for you? You mentioned confidence at the beginning, and I'm seeing that come through everywhere. Confidence showing up on video, confidence, you sold your programs. So, and then my next question is always about sales. I have another question for you. Was it hard for you to like begin the program or start it? Do you have any hurdles like saying yes and just committing to doing it?
No, I usually typically just jump in head first. I'm a Sagittarius, and so some people might call me reckless, but I classify it as being fearless. So I just kind of ran in like full force, and I knew I have to give it my all. Why would I give it a little bit? Why would I only give it 50%? So I found it really fun and exciting, and I was working through it really quickly. So I didn't really find too many hurdles.
Yeah, it's great. That's the perfect attitude for success. Jump in, do it. And that's exactly what you did, and you got amazing results. So would you recommend this program, the 10K and 30-day Mastermind, to other women?
Yes, absolutely. 100%. I don't know if I would for, if it wasn't you. Like, cause you totally make it. The information is amazing, but you're just so hilarious, and it's the way that you teach it that I think it's really easy to kind of have really good takeaways. But I would absolutely recommend it to anybody. It would change my life. I can't imagine where I would be right now. Like, I'm at home today working on a webinar, drinking my coffee. It's like, had I not done this program, I don't think that I would have this freedom or the confidence to pursue this freedom. So yeah, if anybody is on the fence, absolutely, I totally 100% would recommend it.
Rockstar Kelsey, thank you so much for taking the time to share these nuggets, and congratulations again on all of your success, for showing up. I say it all the time. I really believe it. 90% of success is showing up. I'm glad you think I'm funny. And I'm so happy that you said yes and that you joined the program, because now all the results are yours. You've got the recipe, you've got the confidence, you've got the clarity, and onward and upward. So everyone, Kelsey Eigler, thank you from the Authentic You. And if you're watching and you're like, how do I get in on this? How do I start making $4,500 in sales and getting this confidence and having clarity and sales calls and converting to sales, and you want to find out more, you will find information here in the group about the 10K in 30-day Mastermind. It is an 8-week boot camp where we help you get really clear and focus on what to do to start making sales, because it's a business, it's not a hobby, right? And hobbies can be really expensive. And you also get a lot of me time. You get to talk with me, an actual mentor. Oh my gosh, not somebody else. It's not just videos. You actually get to connect. And what would you say about that? Just before we go, one last tip. What would you say about the level of coaching, or the way the content, not just the content, but the level of coaching and support and accountability? What would you say about that?
I really love doing it with a group of women. I found that really, really helpful, and the phone calls were always really beneficial. And I also love that we have them to listen back on, because sometimes while I'm doing my webinars or I'm doing some work, I'll just plug them in and I'll listen, and I always learn more. So I thought it was done really well.
Mm-hmm. And the mastermind function is that you get to, I think women learn better together. I think people in general learn better together. So yeah. I want to thank you again, Kelsey, for sharing today. And if you are watching this video and you're on the fence and you're thinking, oh my gosh, this sounds really good, I invite you to apply for the program, and one of my team will be in contact with you. And who knows, this could be you, the next video. We could be celebrating your success and results. So thank you, Kelsey. Thank you, everyone, for watching today. I send you so much love.
Thanks, Vanessa. See ya.
See you guys.